Hello, this is a tutorial video on how to use the Google Translate app. Here is the screen that appears after downloading the Google Translate app from the Google Play Store. We're going to tap Open to open the Google Translate app. The app appears very simple and easy to use. The first thing that I would like to demonstrate is how to translate a word or phrase from one language to the other. Here is where you would tap your mobile device and use your on-screen keyboard to type in the phrase that you are wanting to translate. So we'll type in our phrase, and then you will see the translation here for the default language that was selected. And then we can click this blue arrow and we can take a look here. It shows us English to German, what that would sound like in German, and then it also gives us some definition of the term. To change our languages, we can just click on the language here for English, and we can scroll through up to 80 different languages that we can use to translate from. We'll just click on the language, simply tap the language, and that will put in your selection. And then here where you see German, you do the same thing. You tap and you will select the language that you would like to translate your word or phrase to. So for our example, I'm going to tap Spanish. You see it automatically updated the translation, and this arrow here allows you to do a reverse transfer. And say you had that word in Spanish and those words in Spanish, and now you wanted to know what they were in English. These arrows, tapping this button, will reverse translate the phrase. I'm going to reverse again and go back to where we were originally. In addition to seeing the written translation, you are also able to hear the translation by clicking the speaker here. So if we were to tap that speaker, we can hear the phrase in Spanish.
¿Dónde está el baño?
Okay. That tool is available for several of the languages in Google Translate, but not all of them. Some additional features that Google Translate has incorporated is a menu here in the top right. This menu allows users to store certain phrases that they may use more than once so that they can be easily found in the phrase book. It also allows users to translate SMS text messages. Every translation is saved, and if you want to clear that history, you would use this Clear History button. The Settings tab here provides a couple different options for input, how to save data, and also how to manage languages for offline. This app is an option for offline usage, but downloading additional language packages is a requirement. We also have some more options by taking a look at the 3 vertical dots here in the box beside of the translated words and phrases. Our options here are to share. We can share this translation. A couple options. We can share it with Facebook or another person with Google Translate. We can also share with this note-taking software or application, and we can also share with Twitter, with people via Twitter. We can also put this in full screen to make this maximize our mobile device, and we also have the reverse translate option here as well. So just another way of reversing the translation. We can copy translations. If we need to put this somewhere, say we need to take this translation and put it in a text message to someone, This button here allows us to copy the translation, and then we would go to our other app on our mobile device and paste that translation, so we won't actually have to retype it. And like we mentioned earlier, the common phrases that can be put into the phrase book, that is done by clicking the star. So if I wanted to put the Spanish where is the bathroom phrase in my phrase book, maybe that's something I want to be able to use easily when I need to and not have to type it out each time, I can just click the yellow star and that will automatically be put into my phrase book. Just to double check that, remember we said the phrase book is in the top right options here, and phrase book I have some of the ones that I think are going to be reoccurring, things that I want to make sure are easy for me to pull up and not have to retype each time. Okay, that is the text feature of Google Translate application, and that is how to type in a phrase or word and have it translated to another. Google Translate also allows translation of handwriting. This squiggly line here is the mode for that. So let's click that and explore that option. I'm going to go ahead and erase the phrase that I tested earlier. Now down in the bottom of the screen is where you will actually write in your handwriting. So if you see a note or a sign posted somewhere and it's in someone's handwriting, this feature will allow you to do some translation. My Spanish is very limited, so I'm going to use the word hola and see how that works. So using your finger, you're going to tap, hold down on your mobile device or stylus, and they work well with this, and actually recreate the handwriting that you're trying to translate. And here we go. Once we do that, you're going to have some options. Of course, Google Translate thinks it could be several of these. And the first option is the correct option. So if I knew that that was the handwriting and that's what it really looked like, I could simply click or tap the hola, and that turns the handwriting into Google Translate. Again, if I need to hear what that sounds like, I can click that blue arrow. I can come back here and click the speaker for Spanish. And then I can hear it and see what that sounds like. As with most Google products, the help function of Google Translate is very helpful and easy to find and easy to understand. In the top right corner, when we go into more selections here, there's a help and feedback option for you to tap. Here you're going to see several options for you to read how to do different things in Google Translate. So if you get lost, always remember that top right corner will provide you help, and then the top left arrow brings us back into the program. Thanks for watching this tutorial on how to use some of the basic functions of Google Translate. Thanks.